I'm sure many of you guys remember this clip from one of my videos from last year. So, we have been planning to make a song, basically. In that clip, me and Sam announced that we would be making a music video with an actual song when the channel hit 800 subscribers. But when the channel finally did hit 800 subscribers, there was silence and no special was ever released. So what actually happened to the music video? Was it all a lie? Was it never in the works to begin with? Well, not quite. In this video, I'm going to be explaining what actually happened to Pandemonium, which is what we called the song, the production story behind it, and why it was never released. To make a song, you need a couple of simple steps. The first one is that you need some good music. We had that. The second one is to write lyrics, which I did. Twice actually, but we'll get into that later. The third one is to film the music video. Now, how far did we actually get within these steps? Well, we actually got to step 3. We had some good tunes pretty early on, so that was no longer a problem. But did you know that originally we were gonna make a completely different song with a different tune and everything? We had a different tune in mind that we were going to use, but upon working on that one, I found the second one, which we both thought was way better. But for the first tune, I actually almost had the complete song written. I think I even had the full lyrics at one point, right before I found the other one. So upon writing the lyrics the first time, I found this other tune. I showed it to Sam and we both agreed that it is quite a good one. And our original idea was to save it for a potential second song depending on how well the first one would be received. Then when the lyrics were done for, I think, about 70%, I was showing Sam some of the results. He listened to it and he said that honestly, this one is kind of boring. And I listened to it myself and he was totally right. The tune that we were using the first time was very monotone. There was no differentiation in it. It was all just the same beat, which would not have made for a great song. So we decided to scrap it and use the other tune that we found, which is the one you're probably more familiar with. Now, this did mean we would have to rewrite the lyrics given this tune used a different BPM. But we didn't care. We planned a meetup at my house to rewrite the lyrics and we got to work.
Hitting harder, kitten that kitten.
Ik word gek,
Hitting hard and cutting deeper.
Ja, maar ik zeg kitting omdat dat is gewoon mijn accent.
The song will infiltrate your head, so call the shit a raid. Hitting harder, cutting deeper than a diamond blade. Come talking shit behind your back, but fuck that. Pound back and let the lights get played.
We even were so invested in the song, we got features on there. I asked Opposite, who I'm sure needs no introduction on this channel, if he would like to write a verse for the song, and he said yes. So he eventually wrote his verse, and then I also asked one of my IRL friends, who is also a rapper, to help us out on the song, and he also agreed. So now we had 4 people on the song, which we thought was plenty. This was going to be everything we wanted it to be. Everything was looking good. Now all we had to do was film the music video. We did actually film quite a bit of the music video. We had multiple meetups planned where we were going to film. We even had a dedicated film location. The first time we filmed, we could not use most of the footage. Why? Because we were still absolute amateurs in terms of cameras and we did not realize that the outside world was already much darker at that point than we thought, and that the ISO setting on our cameras would not be able to fix the problem. So the footage was way too dark, we couldn't use it, and we scrapped it. I think there were still 2 or 3 shots we did use from there, but they still look quite grainy. The second time we met up at the same location, but then from what I at least remember, I think Sam had to leave early because of a conflicts of schedules. So we set up a date for a third meetup, both left happy, then the third date came, and we both got sick. But it wasn't over yet, because eventually we decided to plan a meetup at Sam's house, because he had a couple of nice locations around his place that we would also be able to use for the music video. So I went over there in the evening, and when I got there, he told me that he hurt his ankle at football. This put a small dent in our plans, but it wasn't that big of a deal, because our original plan was to film in the evening, then go to bed, film a little bit more in the morning, and then go about our day. Upon finding out about the hurt ankle, what we decided to do was to chill out during the evening, go to bed extra early in order to wake up extra early. I'm talking like 5 a.m. Film what we need to film and then go about our day. So we did that. We went to bed at 8 p.m., which is very early for the both of us. And when we woke up, it was 8 a.m. After that, we were struggling to plan another meetup. We were struggling to actually find a point in both of our schedules where we were both available. Sam became very busy with work, and right around that point, my life also kind of did a 180, so I was nowhere near in the mood to be filming a music video. Then, the school year started, the school year that we're currently in. The first couple of months, we were both very busy working, because we knew we were going to need it, because down the line, school would just start kicking our asses, and that's exactly what happened. Eventually, we both both got internships and they took up like 90% of our time. At that point, we realized there is no way that anywhere in the near future we were going to be able to film this music video, simply because we are both still college students and we have way too much to do in our daily lives to still be able to film this music video. And that's honestly the truth about why the video never released. We were working pretty hard on the video and we were very motivated about it, but eventually both of our lives got way too busy and we just were not able to finish it anymore. To give you a status of how far the music video actually got, all of the lyrics were done. I think I even had everything recorded. I didn't have it mixed yet though. And the music video was recorded for, let's say, about 30 to 45%. Now the imminent question, will the video ever come out? I really hope so. I can't say for sure because, again, this is outside of our control. And I don't know how Sam still views this whole project. I know a lot of you guys were disappointed that the video never came out, and I can completely understand, which is exactly why I'm making this video, to let you guys know step by step what actually happened, so that hopefully you guys don't hate us too much.